Well, I'm extremely excited for myself, the organization, the players, and our fans. At the end of the season, when we last spoke, I said everything from coaches, players, to management would be evaluated, and that took some time. I informed the coaching staff that we would be exploring our options, and it would take until the end of May to complete that evaluation. With the previous coaching staff still under contract, only if the right person was available would we make a change. There were a few key things I was looking for coming out of this period. One was getting back to the pillars of the Predator way. And another would be to play an entertaining offensive brand of hockey with our fans could enjoy watching the excitement, because after all, we're in the winning and the entertainment business. Upon weighing all our options, 3 candidates arose through that whole process. As we went further down that path, it became clear to me that Andrew was the best man to lead this team forward. I want to please welcome back our next head coach of the Nashville Predators, Andrew Brunette.
All right. Yeah, first of all, I'd just like to thank the Nashville Predators ownership group, Mr. Poyle and Barry, for giving me this opportunity of a lifetime. It's kind of full circle for me in a lot of different ways. 30 years ago, Mr. Poyle drafted me, a chubby kid coming out of junior hockey, and gave me an opportunity to be a Washington Capital with Barry along for the ride, and being with Barry in the American League, learning to be a pro, and all our good times and bad times we went together really carved kind of the player I was, and I think the person I was. So this for me is an unbelievable. I'm so excited to be here, to be with these people again, to be part of a franchise that I was very fortunate enough to be part of that first group, and I take a lot of pride in that, and where this city's come, where this fan base has come over these 25 years since I've been part of this group. I'm not sure it feels different. I guess it feels different, because you are the head coach and you're coming into a situation. I was kind of thrown in a situation in Florida following, a Hall of Famer and put in that position. But there's a relationship already with a lot of those players. So yeah, I guess it'll be a little bit different, and that's the challenge that I can't wait for. That if I can somehow put any kind of stamp on those guys and build our brand and what we believe in the Predator way, what this place has been built on, then that's yes. So yeah, I guess answering in a circle here, yeah, I think it is going to be different, and I can't wait for the challenge. I can't wait to get to know all these guys. I can't wait to get in the ice and get going.
Yeah, as David said, there was a lot of hours went into the last few months, and I don't take this lightly. I don't take this higher. I don't take letting John go lightly. I mean, I was in the other seat for a number of years, so I understand. And I thought what they did, and all of them being under contract for another year, it also gave me a little bit of extra time. I know how, as a coach, if you got another year, if you're into your last final month, it does make a difference. So I tried to give them a defined sort of time frame, and I was fortunate that I was able to talk to Andrew, for instance. If his team is still playing, I might not even get that opportunity. So then that decision would have to be made on the hope. By doing what I did, I made sure I got my person. Well, it started to be a time crunch because I think people were on to, they want to get their guy too. And then what happens when you have the same guy that you want, there's a tug and pull. And Andrew and a couple of the candidates, they were all in that time frame right now where teams are are about to hire now. So, I knew it was Andrew, and I moved quickly. I wasn't going to be shy. Once I knew, I had to turn it over quickly, and I did.
Obviously, it was a process. They were speaking to some different people. And then when we got knocked out, it kind of escalated. You know, I didn't know anything to Jersey. We got beat out, and then a couple of days later, Barry called, and things escalated pretty quickly there with some different teams. And when Barry calls, you listen. And again, kind of really a bunch. Again, here is the relationship that we've had for so long. Obviously, as a mentor, somebody I looked up to, somebody that was instrumental in my career as a player. You're going to listen to him, and to be able to grow with him, being maybe younger head coach, I think that was the big allure for me. And somebody that cares about you, you always want to be around.
Have you had a chance to let it sink in yet?
No. I mean, it's been a whirlwind with obviously love my team this year in Jersey, and still decompressing off of a little disappointing the second round loss, but trying to get through that, and then with all the different opportunities in different places, it was a whirlwind there for 10 days, and kind of had to be a quick decision here after the weekend. So no, it hasn't sunk in, but the excitement levels at all-time highs.
I'm really excited. I mean, like I said, I've only heard good things about Andrew, and it's gonna be a fun year. I like what he said. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's about having fun, right, and enjoying the process. And what he said was really good. You can't misunderstand it for just being all loose, and at the end of the day, it's about winning. But winning is a lot of fun. The whole process should be fun, and working hard should be fun. Like working other teams should be fun. So I think at the end of the day, that's what every player, every coach, every GM wants. And teams always talk about when they win, right? How fun the process was, and I think that's what it's all about. A lot more skating, a lot more offense. I think teams want to play that puck possession game, and I think you look at the past champions. Most of those teams are fast teams, and even this year Vegas and Florida are both really fast teams, play really fast games. So I think that's where the game has been heading, and it's probably going to keep going that way.
So a bunch of 7-5 games next year?
Yeah, right, yeah. 10-7. I'm sure
excited
like
about
that. No, we got Saros, so it might be 7-0 for us. I think at the end of the day, you have to play well defensively, right? Like he said, you want to have the puck, but when you don't have it, you want to get it back as much as possible. But I think that's kind of the way, the Predators' way. We've always been a good defensive team, and I think we want to still be that good defensive team, because you need to be to win some games.
I'm just curious, what do you remember about that first goal? And when you scored it, as I remember, it was kind of a lengthy review. And do you even remember the
goal?
score?
Yeah. Well, for sure. It's obviously one of the biggest highlights of my career. And kind of like everything I did, it was slow. I couldn't skate, so I couldn't skate. So the goal review, of course, had to be really slow, and the tension in the building, because we hadn't scored yet, and we won a game. We got shut out, and it took us a little bit. I think it was first period early, anyways, and I think the place is ready to erupt. And for those that have been in that building and been in this building, our building over the years. And the field, it is an intimidating place to play, and it's an exciting place to play when it's rocking. And it was there was a lot of tension, a lot of quiet, but when they finally they said it was a good goal, the place blew up. So it's something that I hold very dear to my heart, and to again kind of that full circle to be back here is very special.